All right, I am joined now by producer Taylor up here with Alex and I for the 2022 Flippin' Bats playoff bracket, whatever you want to call it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to draft teams. The three of us are each going to draft the team of every team that's going to make the playoffs. Now, the last spot, Phillies, Brewers, right now, we don't know which one it is, so that will be one pick in itself. But for every win that your team gets in the playoffs, you get a point. So there is some strategy here with some teams playing in the first round, other teams not. I'm sure we'll all get into that. So for draft order, it was very, very precise and scientific. I asked each of them, I asked Alex first what word I was thinking of. She couldn't get it, so I got the first round pick. Then I asked Taylor what word I was thinking of. He couldn't get it either, so I just said, dude, you're last. The word was cornucopia. Neither of you got it. So I got the first overall pick. So over here on the board, we have it all lined up. A snake-style draft. I will get the first team. Alex gets the second team. Taylor gets the third and fourth, and so on. Are you guys ready?
I mean, take it away.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. So again, just to reiterate, you pick whatever team you want. One win equals 1 point for you. So with my first overall pick in the 2022 playoff wins draft, I am going to take the Houston Astros. Now, my reasoning here, the Astros are on the American League side of things. I feel like there is a little less, I feel like they have a better path to the World Series than on the National League side of things. So I went Houston Astros with my first overall pick.
All right. Well, with my second overall pick, my first pick, I'm going with my hometown team, the LA Dodgers. Why? Because they're the best team in baseball. Also why? Because I love them and I want them to win the World Series. And that's it. That's why.
Thinking with your heart.
I am.
Picking with your
Shocker.
heart.
That's how I do drafts.
Just straight
That's
chop.
how I do drafts.
For my first pick,
Yeah.
third overall, we're going to go with the Mets.
Okay.
Best team, in my opinion, built for the postseason. Scherzer, DeGrom, Diaz. That's all you really need to know. And then obviously I'm up next again.
Let me just throw out a couple names for you. That's
Yeah.
it. Done.
I'm
My
up
team.
next again,
Got
staying
it.
in the NL East. We're going Braves. I got to take the best two teams in the NL.
So bold take here. You went not only with two teams in
Yeah.
the National League, two teams in
Yeah.
the same division.
Yeah. I mean,
Strategy?
strategy. Yeah. But those are the two teams I think can win the World Series the best out of what's left.
Okay.
I was a little bummed you took both. I'm going to
Sorry.
be honest here. I
You
was
know, we
like,
all can't take the
I'm like,
Astros
woo,
and,
okay,
you know.
fine. It's fine. It's cool. You get 2 picks.
All right. Alex, you are back up
your
with
time to
pick
shine.
number
Okay, I know.
5.
I'm just telling you what I was feeling
Yeah.
after you did that. Well,
No pressure.
number 5, I'm going to take the Yankees because they were, I believe, the next best team on the board. They're heating up at the right time. Aaron Judge is out of control, but not just him, the rest of the offense. I don't know. I would love to see Yankees, Dodgers, World Series. The girl can dream.
Okay. All right. On to my next pick. Pick number 6 in our draft. I'm going with the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, here's some reasoning for you.
Okay.
The Cardinals, they won the division. They're playing good. There's some magic involved in their season, in my opinion. But they will be playing in that first round. Whereas a lot of these teams off the board, the Astros, the Dodgers, and one of the two of the Mets and Braves, and the Yankees, they will all have a bye in that first round.
Yep.
The Cardinals will be playing in that first round, a good time to accrue some points for me early with my second round pick. So I'm going Cardinals with my 6th pick. Any qualms about that one?
No, great choice.
Thank you.
I
Thank
believe
you.
in you.
All right, let's move on to number 7. I like this one a lot. I like my pick number 7 a lot. I went with the Seattle Mariners.
Oh.
My team.
Now, hear me out. The Mariners match up well, in my opinion, with everybody in the American League except for the Houston Astros. I believe they can win that wild card round.
Okay.
I believe they can win that next round as well. If they are, now this is where it gets tricky. If they're not going to be the 6th seed, if they're the 5 or the 4, they run into the Astros in that second round. So for my draft, I would much prefer the Mariners to be the 6th seed heading into the playoffs. Then they can beat the Yankees, in my opinion. They match up well with the Yankees. So a lot of strategery going on in my head here.
Okay.
So I went Cardinals, Mariners with back-to-back picks here.
Yep. Okay. Because each of you get back-to-back
It's looking good.
picks.
It's looking good.
All right. Well, with my 8th, I went with the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, this is my first team that will be in the wild card round because my first 2 teams, I'm missing a lot of points here. So this was my first opportunity to get in some points.
Your first opportunity to get points is going to come
Sounds
from
like a
your
personal
third round
problem.
pick. Sounds like a draft. Sounds like a drafting problem.
But this is also the other strategy. I have 2 teams that can go a lot further than your other team, so I'd be getting more points
Allegedly.
later on in the draft.
Do you think the New York Yankees make it to the World Series?
Put him on the spot.
Yes,
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
all right.
that's it. I guess I only get one. You can get
Yeah,
back to back, so
no,
it's your
yeah.
turn.
It's my turn. It's
Okay.
fine. I'll just, go again.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go with the Guardians with the 9th pick. Okay, wow, that hurt. I have feelings too. Of the teams left, I think they have, obviously they're in the AL. It's a much easier path. And their pitching staff to me is the best of what's left. And then,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you had to.
we're going to go with the Padres.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm not too excited about it.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know if this, I think this is a little off down here.
The numbers?
So I'm going to
Yeah.
go with my last pick. So you went Padres
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So that should be here in
Yeah.
10. But I believe Taylor's up.
Yeah,
So,
Because it's snake.
it's snakes. Yeah. So it is.
okay, so
You're
it is
right.
correct. It's
Yeah.
just a typo there. So
Yeah,
you went
I got
Padres.
it. I picked it. I went Padres. They're my team, as everyone knows. Again, tough. I know you guys are gonna ridicule me, but if the pitching gets hot, you're telling me that Darvish and Snell, there's a possibility they win that wild card game, series, and they have a chance to move on. But
I have a question.
please,
So the Padres have
Yeah.
to play in that first round, correct?
yeah,
So Blake Snell and Yu Darvish are both going to throw in that round.
yep.
So if they happen to beat either the Braves or the Mets, they will go on to face the Dodgers
Yeah.
without either Blake Snell or Yu Darvish throwing in the first couple of games.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Was there a question there? Or?
Reminder.
The question should be setting in internally.
Yeah.
You know what the question
Yeah,
was.
yeah, it's not, yeah. But we're going with the team.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Wow. And look at
Yeah.
they fixed it
Wow.
on the fly.
In
We
real
got this.
time.
Woo! Okay.
I'm
Talk-
gonna be honest.
Talk to me, Alex.
Taylor, I was eyeing him. I was gonna pick
No,
him. I
you
had him in
weren't.
my queue.
No, you
I
weren't.
had him in my queue.
Don't lie
I
to me.
did.
No?
I'm not lying to you.
All right, Dodger fan.
You've picked 2 of my cues.
All right.
But that's how drafts work. You get your hopes up. You can't get them up too much. I'm not saying this. I don't want to put down my next team, but I had 2 left to choose from.
Yeah.
So I took Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay.
And that's what we're going with.
Not much
Just-
on them there.
I had 2 options left.
Yeah.
And that's what I went with. And
So that leaves me
yeah,
with
Ben, you got left.
even less options.
You got left.
Which
No, you get 2 for 1.
Which is what happens when
Yeah.
you get the first overall pick is
Yep.
you're left with
Yeah.
the slim pickings.
Yep.
It's like the
Tough.
It's like I have the last pick in PE in elementary school and I'm stuck with Taylor to be on my dodgeball team. I don't want that. So with my last pick, I went with Taylor, the dodgeball player. The Milwaukee Brewers / Philadelphia Phillies, whoever ends up being that final seed on the National League side of things is my pick. So, let's look at these teams. I really like my team. I like Alex's team. Yeah.
Oh, so you're in order. I like my team, then your team, then
And we're all in
team.
Yeah.
consensus.
I mean, yeah, let's be honest. I probably got the worst team, but you know what? All it takes is one team to win the ship,
All right, so this is going to be fun. We'll keep
is.
an eye on this. We'll keep everybody up to date on what is happening. 1 point for every playoff win. So Astros, Dodgers, Alex and I's first pick, neither of those will be able to get points in the first round of the playoffs,
Yep.
but we're banking on the long game.
Yep.
And one of Taylor's teams, either the Mets or the Braves, will be able to get points in that first round. So this will be exciting. We will keep you all we'll keep you up to date
keep
on
you in the
what's
know,
happening
in the loop.
with the updated standings. So be on the lookout for the Flippin' Bats 2022 playoff wins draft updates.